Hey everyone, and welcome again to the Blackwater Cantina. It's very crowded in the tavern today. We've got the full crew. I'm Aaron, and here with me we have...
Maz?
I'm Mike.
I'm Rob.
Nice. Anybody been painting this week? Should we do the catch-up first?
We can do. What you've been working on?
I've painted Argo, Brock, and Beaker, the heavy warjack from Gravediggers, and I'm halfway through my heavy machine gun crew at the moment. Yeah. It's our final month of our Tale of Gamers, isn't it? So 25 points each, and we'll be done.
And I have all my Grimkin done. So yes, I've got Murder Crows on the desk. The first one is done. I made an attempt to record the process. Don't think it has gone very well, but I'm going to try and string it together into a video anyway. So that is partly done. So we shall see. And then Hollow Men as well next. And I actually finally managed to get a game in against Aaron.
Yay! I also got a game in against Mars.
Yay! Did not go well for Marine and the Dusk. They were met with some...
I thought I was getting destroyed on turn 2 and 3, and then it suddenly just all your stuff kind of collapsed.
Yeah, suddenly I ran out of steam, and that was it. It was all gone. So
it was a really good close game, though.
Yeah, no, it was good.
Lasted about 3 hours in the heat.
Yeah, it was quite warm by the end of it, wasn't it? But hey, yeah. Mike, what have you been up to?
Painting a pair of Raptors and the Criterion. They've been coming out okay. I've just got to do some finishing touches, and then I'm good as gold to post them up on our socials, ready to show off for my final bit to 100.
We can start doing full army picks after that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Robin, how about you? And another full army this month.
Not even close. I seem to be slowing up at the moment, so I've painted another 3 Alchemists, and I've also painted up Toro and way through an Aggressor.
Nice.
Indicator, sorry. So, yeah, that's all I've done this month so far. The other stuff.
It's only a week for you guys, really, isn't it, since you last updated?
Yeah.
Yeah, quite a lot done.
Still a fair chunk, really. Look forward to your Hollow Men. Yeah.
Yeah, the Hollow Men I'm quite looking forward to. They're going to look pretty cool with the
Lantern Man's built for your skin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, apparently I only get time to record when we're talking about Old Umbrey, so which is...
Hey, I mean, I will quite happily talk about Old Umbrey, because, damn.
Old segue, here we go.
That's it.
So
love a good segue.
We've had some releases in the app today.
Yeah.
So the next box, this is the core expansion box, isn't it? It's gone up.
Yeah.
Went up for pre-order yesterday. Rules dropped in the app today, which is odd. They normally do it the other way around. It's normally the rules go up weeks before. So don't know what's going on, but either way, they are in the app. So
it's because all these rules are awful, and they wanted everyone to get their pre-orders in first before they realise how bad all this stuff is.
Oh, Aaron, you sweet summer child.
Alright.
So we've got quite a chunk this time, rather than just a command starter. We've got a warlock. We've got a new character beast. We've got 3 new solos, and another unit, 2 units, and an attachment.
2 units.
Loads for us to cover.
So first up, new caster, Captain Maxim Aslanov. Definitely not
like the Lion and the Wardrobe, but Russian. I mean, Gadoran.
I don't know. I don't actually know what the Russian for lion is, but my Russian's not that good. But so fluff-wise, this chap beat up a nomad and stole its sword. So that's pretty
I was a huge
cool.
fan of his massive sword before. Just like that look, like Cloud from Final Fantasy. The massive swords are awesome.
Yeah.
I did not realise he stole it from a nomad. That was insane.
Chiefed from a nomad. So we are Mat 7, Speed 6, Defense 15, Armour 17, 7 Focus, or 7 Fury, sorry. Because he's a Warlock. Control range 12, so smaller control range. That's probably a good thing for people who are facing off against him, because he seems quite good. So he's got battle plans. You can use them anytime during activation, same as normal. Battle formation, so friendly faction warrior models gain +2 armor and cannot become knocked down. That's while within his control range and base to base of one or more models in its battle group. So we'll kind of want a mix of warriors and battle group for that. Soothing Call, remove up to 1 fury from each friendly living war beast currently within 10. So as long as he's sticking ever so slightly within his control range, you can run your beasts quite hot. Stand your ground. Unit gains set defense, so models suffer -2 on charge and slam power attacks against models with set defense. Cohort models will gain Gang Fighter. He has Gang Fighter. He also has Jump. So after doing normal movement but before combat action, you can place anywhere within 5. Which goes great with his sword Vagabond. It's power 16, mat 7, range 2, and has Pounce. So its first damage roll is automatically boosted after using your jump ability. So it essentially makes him
get the charge bonus when you're jumping into combat.
Yeah. You don't charge with him, you move 6 and then jump 5, land in combat, and you get the same as if you charged. So that's pretty gross.
Yeah. He kind of wants to be up in the mix as well with his feet, at least a little bit.
Yeah, so we've got we'll do 2 spells and then we'll do the feet last. So he's got Revive, which I think we all know what that does now, which is a handy one. Arcane Might, while in control range, friendly faction non-leader warrior models can spend 1 focus or fury on the spellcaster to boost a melee attack or melee damage roll. So that's pretty cool. That's an upkeep.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah.
Comes from Vlad too, so it's a bit of a throwback to Old Umbrey.
Even older Old Umbrey. Old Umbrey.
Ancient Umbrey.
Yeah.
I guess
except his shoulders aren't like halfway up his face, so...
Yeah, it needs bigger shoulder pads. When he casts it, I reckon you get spectral shoulder pads come out, and that's what inspires the troops.
It was very powerful on Vlad. He used to be able to run a load of Doom Reavers who couldn't have spells cast on them. He could cast this on himself, and then they could use his focus, and they were already weapon masters, so it was pretty nice.
Yeah.
And that's control wide.
Yeah.
You can just use it when you need to. So he can... It leans into his playstyle as well, being in the mix, because you're going to camp all this focus on him, and then you can use it with the rest of your army as you need to.
Yeah. No, it's pretty cool. And then his feats, Lion's Roar, friendly faction warrior models beginning a charge in his control range gain +2 speed. Enemy models cannot run, charge, or perform special actions or perform special attacks. Lion's Roar lasts for 1 round. So you've got that 12-inch control, so you need to be up in someone's face for this. But it means you've got a turn where you've got that good threat extension, and people can't really retaliate that easily. So,
yeah, it's pretty hard to reach someone 12 inches away without charging.
Or running or anything like that, yeah.
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 So, yeah, he seems pretty good. I think he's going to be interesting. Defense 15-17 is not the toughest to be on the front line.
We'll get into that. There's a lot of ways you can improve that in this in these editions.
Yeah, there's a few things that are going to help him stay standing and stack up some defences. Even just battle formation. He's a warrior model, so that makes him armor 19 just off the bat. So,
or he can set defense himself for 17-17 stat line. He's got 18 boxes as well, which is pretty respectable for a 30mm guy.
Yeah, it's on a small base, so they say smaller base than Galena, same as Bodan Lesnoy, who's obviously significantly squishier.
He managed to squeeze his little links on the base with him. Galena's got bigger base for hers.
Yeah. So yeah, I like him. He's definitely going to be an interesting playstyle. It's definitely different to the other two dedicated Umbrey casters. Yana wants to be up in the thick of it as well, really, but yeah.
Yeah, he is quite similar playstyle to her, really. He can't really...
I feel like she wants more beasts and he wants more infantry.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, I think that's how I might end up playing them if, like, when I get my chance to try them out. So I give her the beast, give him the infantry, and just see how it goes.
Yeah, that's a pretty solid pair, I think. The Field Marshal Gang Fighter, we kind of just moved straight past that. But that was on Kozlov in previous edition as well. And it's insane.
Yeah.
+2 attack and damage rolls with all of your war beasts. So good.
It gets silly, doesn't it?
Nearby. But
yeah, which can also be him.
Yeah.
So
any friendly
like
faction warrior,
any
faction warrior model. So.
Or Veroni, who can just stand there and take 1 damage every time he's hit.
Yeah.
And it's speed 9.
Speaking of beast, next up we've got the Starved. So the new character, heavy war beast for Old Umbrey. 30 health. We've got its speed 6, mat 7, defense 13, armor 18, fury 4, and a threshold of 6. So nice standard, like, heavy war beast kind of stats.
I didn't realise his threshold was 6. That's hilarious.
It's got a really low threshold, which I think is fantastic. For like, it's very in keeping with its lore.
Very in keeping with its fit, because it comes with Bloodthirst, Body Snatcher, which with Heart Eater, Death Feast, Hunger Pain, and Putrid Decay, and it also has Sacred Ward. So we all know Sacred Ward. You see that spell? No, thank you.
Yeah.
Bloodthirst will give it a +2 speed when it charges any living or undead model. So that's all of us apart from Warjacks.
Or Convergence.
Or Convergence. I mean, who plays Convergence anymore, really?
My wife plays Convergence.
Your lovely wife plays Convergence, but I don't see them very often, so I forget they exist. So you have the Body Snatcher Heart Eater. So this model can gain corpse tokens when this model destroys a living or undead enemy model with a melee attack. This model gains the destroyed model's corpse token. It can have up to 3 at any time, and it can spend corpse tokens for like Death Feast, which it's healing, so D3 damage points. Hunger Pain, during its activation, this model can spend a corpse to gain Gnawing Pain for 1 round. So while within 8 inches...
Sorry, go ahead. Yeah, go
on. So while within 8 inches of a model with Gnawing Pain, enemy models suffer -2 to their melee attack damage rolls. So keeping it a bit safer.
In Scorn, you would have this on the Agonizer as its Animus, I think. Or you just have a focus or something to do it, but... it was just an 8-inch bubble that you would just always have stood behind your like tough units and making it all -2 strength basically, or -2 to melee damage rolls. But yeah, it's kind of like an army-wide buff if you position it right.
It's really good. Then you have the Putrid Decay. So during its activation, this model can spend a corpse token to gain Foul Stench for 1 round. So while within 5 inches of a model with Foul Stench, enemy living war beasts suffer -1 Fury and Threshold. So when you're going up against another like Warlock faction, you're kind of going, hey, you don't get that anymore.
It's an interesting one,
basically, isn't it?
It's specific, obviously, to Warbeast factions, but it's quite powerful. Suddenly being able to go, actually, you can only spend 2 fury or 3 fury on something.
Yeah.
Suddenly makes those heavies and that little bit of maths a little bit harder.
Yeah.
Especially if you can put that in range and block a number of them. It makes them less effective, and means that the math of getting your fury back on your caster next turn becomes. It's not more difficult necessarily. I don't think anyone really is going to struggle too much to charge up with that, but it means you have to do more maths than you otherwise would. So.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to do the animus before I do the attacks because this is just really cool. So we have Rage Fuel. It costs 2, and it's on itself for the round. No, it's not an offensive spell. For Rage Fuel, it gains Primal Rage. Once per turn, when a model with Primal Rage suffers damage from an enemy attack after the attack is resolved, it immediately makes a full advance towards the attacking model and makes 1 basic melee attack. So even if you're not in combat and they attack it, you're going straight at them.
This is nice because you have wild aggression on the rack, so you can have that boosted as well.
Yep. Exactly.
I mean, he's Mat 7, and his attacks are power 18 is the one you can use, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, you've got the Bite, which is Mat 7, range 1, power 14, with Starve. A model damaged by this weapon must forfeit either its normal movement or its combat action during the next activation. So you're going to pin something down at one point. And then we've got 2 Rending Talons, which are Mat 7, range 1, power 18. So you're definitely going to be hitting stuff and most probably hurting stuff real bad.
Yeah, there's quite a lot of control going on here with his feet, and then this one with the starve effect, stopping people charging, reducing their focus or fury specifically. Actually,
that's it.
But again, you get less out of your army all the time, aren't you? Particularly with war beasts.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do any of those as long as you've got the corpse tokens on it. So. Yeah,
you could do all 3 if you wanted.
Exactly.
Have we got any easy
if you're going into a infantry heavy list.
Sorry, Matt.
Yeah, we do. Veroni can give out corpses as well, so you can make sure you're.
Yeah.
I think the new Shepherd guy can as well. We'll get to him in the solo section. A few other things about this: you could obviously starve and then play the reposition card to move back a bit. I can't remember if there's any other effects that would let him move out of melee. But if you play him, someone has admonition, don't they? Is it Galena? Or she has refuge, I think.
She's got refuge.
Is that ranged only? No, you can advance after hitting someone with an attack. So you could charge in with this guy, hit them, make them unable to, choosing between movement or action, then scoot back and say, you can't hurt me. Unless you have a gun, I guess.
Then if they do use their combat action to hit you with a ranged attack, you just charge and hit them again.
Yeah, you can go back in and hit them. That's amazing.
Yeah, it's good. And that rage fuel obviously also then goes onto your caster as well. So on the Maxim, that means you can get him into position for feet trigger as well, because that's.
Oops! Now the other half of your army can't charge.
Yeah, somebody gets something on him and he goes, okay, that's now stopping other things, but being a pain in the arse, basically.
So much. It looks amazing. They did so well with the sculpt, and the rules are just crazy. And I'm looking forward to playing it.
Honestly, Mike, it's what I would imagine you would look like as a war beast. So.
I mean, it's just a Wendigo, really, isn't it?
That's pretty cool, though.
Yeah, it's a very hungry boy.
It's a hungry boy.
Lord of the Feast War Beast edition.
I found one of my Lord of the Beasts the other day.
Field of the Beast, that's what it should be called.
Yeah.
You know what? It's so hot, I'm barely talking. Yep. Found him in a box in one of my drawers with the rest of the circle stuff that I had.
Nice.
So next up we have a bunch of solos.
Yes, we do. We have the Animist to start off with. He's brand new to us. He's speed 5, mat 6, defense 13, armor 14. He has 5 health. He has magical abilities, performing a magic ability, special attack counts as casting a spell for this character. He's got Craft Talisman, Blood Ritual, Invoke the Beast, Rites of Spring, and this model does have Prowl. So starting off with Craft Talisman, range 5, target a friendly leader model. If the leader model is in range when it casts a spell, it's a point of origin. The spell gains +2 range. Spells with range, stealth, or control are not affected. Craft Talisman lasts for 1 round. Then you have the Blood Ritual. It's range 5, target friendly living faction model. If this model was in range, remove it from play. If target model was removed from play, then choose one friendly faction warrior model within 5 of this model. The model either gains divine inspiration of 1 turn, for 1 turn, or D3 corpse tokens. Unlike the fact that it gives out D3 corpse tokens, so you can just straight away put it onto your staff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I've been looking at doing a list for these guys. I've put 2 of these in there already.
Yeah, if you remember the Primeval,
You
it
could only
had the effect like
take
the
2.
Skin and Moans, where the more corpses it has, the more effects it has. So you can load him up as well.
Taking you the full field allowance of 2 would be absolutely brilliant with your list, especially with like Max was saying with Maximum, would be brilliant.
He's only 2 points as well, and awesome model, so all the reasons to
So-
agree them.
Only field allowance 2 though.
Yeah. So we've got the next one, which is Invoke the Beast. Ranger 8, target friendly arch model. If the target is in range, replace it with a shapeshifter model that has not yet been put into play. Then replace the model is removed from play. And then we've got Rites of Springs, removes D3 damage from each friendly living faction model currently with 6 inches of this model, which I think is a really good one, because you've had 2 points for the Animist, and then you're going, cool, anything within 6 inches that's taking damage is going to go, it's D3 removed.
That's it. You keep it like close up to your frontline war beast. You're going, cool, and all that damage you've done, no.
Yeah.
If they can take damage.
No, it's good. There's a lot of nice stuff in there that invoke the beast to get your shapeshifters out, which will cover.
I think I was looking back to see where we were with the marked abilities from our last podcast on Old Umbrey, and the Primeval has a left arm, the Rune Skull that has this ability as well, the same one, Invoke the Beast.
Yeah.
And it also has another left arm which gave you the curse for marked models, or shapeshifter models. I realised we didn't mention they were both on the same arm, so you can't use them both. But now that this ability is on the Animist, you can probably going to take the shield on your Primevals to use the curse. Because the Rune Skull wasn't too useful otherwise as well. So
Yeah, the
I feel
Rune
like
Skull was
it's
a
been
ranged weapon, wasn't it? So
I can't remember.
yeah, it is. I've got it open.
Do you feel like this is going to be an auto take?
Yeah, it's a range 8 power 12 with beat back. It's not anything too. Oh, it gives him Chandler. That's probably the most exciting thing.
Yeah.
So you might still see them if you're looking for that. The Craft Talisman used to be quite prevalent in Mark 1 and 2. You had Pharaoh Bone Grinders. A lot of people include them in lists to get that ability. I was just looking at the spells you might want to use it on. I've got Pincushion on Galena and Befuddle on Bodan. They're the only 2 offensive ones, but sometimes you just need an extra couple of inches on your own buffs as well.
Yeah.
So it comes up sometimes. It's just a nice thing to have in your pocket.
That's it.
Quite a lot of utility there on 1-2 point solo.
Yeah. And we've got his quickest staff, which is Mat 6, range 2, power 11. He does have Bone Keeper. Models destroyed by this weapon are removed from play. When this weapon destroys a living or undead model, you can choose a friendly model that can gain a corpse token. To gain the destroyed model's corpse token, regardless of the proximity to which is, I think, it's really good. You're just taking them.
When I read that earlier, I did not realise it was unranged.
Yeah.
Just anywhere on the table.
So
that's just crazy.
The two sides of that, one, it's unranged, so you can literally anywhere on the table have the corpse token, which is great. The flip side of that
for your opponent as well.
Is it's a defense 13, armor 14, 5 hit points model with a power 11 attack. If he's close enough to be killing something,
I mean, people throw like cheap models in to contest.
Yeah.
Scenario zones.
I don't see him killing that. I don't see that coming up often enough to make it.
It's true.
Beastly as it sounds. But
it also doesn't have combat wizards. Is that the ability that lets you cast after killing someone? Battle wizard. That's one. Yeah. So you may as well just give them the corpses.
Yeah. It just means you can do it further away. Obviously, they're giving them the corpses, and also giving them the corpses kills one of your own models as well. You've got to sack off one of your own models to give them corpses.
Oh yeah. It also denies the opponent if they're a corpse collector.
Yeah.
Just saying that.
Just imagine standing in front of the Skin and Moans, killing a hollow man, sending the corpse off to your dude, and just going, "Hi."
Make the Skin and Moans angry. Then it will definitely stitch this guy's face into its back.
Okay, we're moving on next solo. Yeah.
It's the Lupine Apex. So it is speed 6, mat 7, defense 14, armor 17, and it has 10 hitboxes. It has gang fighter, it's got jump, it's got killing spree, leadership, loop and shifted, and shapeshifter. So we know what jump does, we know what gang fighter does. Killing spree, when this model destroys one or more enemy models when melee attack during its combat action, after the attack is resolved, the model can advance up to 1 inch, make one additional melee attack. Pretty good.
Really good ability, yeah. Loads of Gravediggers have it.
The
whole command starter.
Yeah.
And then we've got the leadership, the loop and shifted. While within 10 inches of this model, friendly loop and shifted models gain jump.
I mean, like we just discussed with the caster, jump is just insanely rude.
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
they won't get the boosted melee damage like he does, but it's still really nice, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure you'd be able to find a way to boost it with what we've talked about previously.
It's
if
also
you get them all to jump in, you're going to get +2 to melee attacks.
It's also worth a shout here that he's got Unstoppable and Pathfinder as well. So even if he's pinned in combat, he can just walk away, jump, and go and slap someone. So if you're going to charge this thing, don't charge it just with the idea of pinning it in place, because it's not doing anything.
Jump is just a place anyway. You ignore everything. You just jump behind people.
It's a giant werewolf. It's going to go where it wants to go, right?
Boing, boing, boing.
Is this part of the what do you call a bear with a gun? Whatever it tells you to.
And then we've got a shapeshifter. The model does not begin the game in play when a friendly marks model is disabled by an enemy attack. As a result of a continuous effect, this model can immediately replace it. Replace model is removed from play when a shapeshifter model replaces a model that was placed on the table as a result of this turn. Yeah, as a result of ambush that was placed on the table as a result of it. It must forfeit.
Yeah, basically
its normal movement. Yeah.
Yeah, if you've already acted or you would be forfeiting your combat or movement action anyway, it does even if you turn it into one of these. So no ambushing something on the back, going, oh, I can't do anything with them, turning them into one of these and then charging off there. It's which makes sense. Yeah, so this and the shifted have got the same shapeshifter. So marked units is worth noting, and this is something I didn't spot straight away. It is a marked in the like unit marker, or has the
keywords, isn't it,
marked
underneath their name?
Yeah, so it's in the keyword underneath the name, and then the shepherd guys have the marked rule, which is what I was looking for originally. I was just looking for that marked rule because I'm used to fighting. I missed
that marked rule and saw the keyword.
I'm used to fighting against the some infernals. Obviously, they've got marked for the same thing. They summon stuff in. So
yeah.
I've not really looked at them in Mark 4.
Sadly, it has to be a friendly marked model, so you can't spawn your werewolves out of it. Enemy cultists.
That mess with people's head.
Yeah, I did think that could be fun, but then I reread it and was like, oh, I'm sad now. Start marking up the enemy units and just spawning werewolves out of them.
So this guy seems pretty solid. He's got a PAL 15 bite and a PAL 14 claw. And he's 2 points as well. Sorry, no, he's 4 points. He's field allowance 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see a lot of people taking these.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'd definitely be taking a couple of those.
When you can jump into the perfect position for your killing spree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plugger had a good killing spree in our game, didn't he, Matt? He killed like 2 whole units.
Yeah. Yeah. Just couldn't see.
You look so happy, Maz.
I know. Just plug.
I feel like that was the turning point we had there.
He spent the first half of the game doing nothing, and then just suddenly went absolute berserk mode and murdered 2 whole units. And like,
was it the extreme plugger though?
No, he was unbuilt next to the game on the table.
Watching on getting ready.
Exactly. Yeah. Between that and Gang Fighter as well. It's friendly faction warrior models, so not near a Jack. Realistically, he's going to want to be near the other Lupin shifted as well, so I can see.
Or a unit that he's just spawned from because you killed one.
Yeah, I can see. Yeah, charging a unit in.
We should probably just quickly list the marked models. If the Animus that we just covered is one.
Yeah.
So again, he's a cheap 2-point model that has a lot of utility. And we're talking about like if you do kill a model with him, it's going to be rare. But you could charge him in, and then when he dies, surprise, werewolf.
Yep.
Other than that, we have the Liegeman unit, which we'll cover in a bit, and the attachment, and the Shearlings.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Shearlings.
It's just the Dark Shepherd, but not the goats.
Not the model of the year. It's also worth noting that
not the best thing in Old Umbrey.
Exactly. Worth noting that if a marked model gets destroyed by an enemy attack, you can also drop them in. So if someone does get hold of one of your animists, kills it, and then you're like,
surprise! It's an Apex.
Yeah, that's one of the 2 ways, isn't it? You either use the ability we covered before, invoke the beast, or the model dies and you replace it.
Yeah.
But I think you'd have to watch out for some remove from play effects and stuff like that, or not being killed by attacks like electrolutes and things.
Yeah, so when it's disabled by an enemy attack, it's worth noting. Cool. And then the shifted.
No, we've got all that covered. Yeah, we can go on to the other lupine.
Attack or as a result of a continuous effect. So if it's like set on fire
it's a
and
Phoenix
takes
werewolf.
1 more damage. Look! It's a flaming werewolf.
It actually keeps the effects as well, doesn't it?
They do. They keep the effects. Yeah.
So it literally comes back on fire. Amazing.
They are just that angry.
Going on to Lupine shifted now. Allowance 4, field cost of 2. They have 5 hitboxes, speed 6, max 6, defense 14, armor 16. They do have Pathfinder, dodge, gang fighter, shapeshifter, and sidestep. They've got what they do. Had no answers, but okay. We've got Mat 6, range 1, power 13. It's got life control. When this model boxes the enemy model with this weapon, the model can remove D3 damage. It also has claws with Mat 6, range 1, and top 1.
Yeah, so not as
utilitarian.
beastly as the
Yeah, it's not as strong,
but
you can have more of them. So these are like you said, field allowance for only 2 points.
So
these ones are 5 health and 40 mil bases, and the Apex is 10 health and 50 mil base.
Yeah,
so it's a bit chunkier.
But dodge and sidestep's interesting. This guy
They're very bouncy walls. They get the jump from the leadership as well.
Yep.
Yeah, so you can get them into position, although not unstoppable on these guys, so going to lose combat actions, but...
You can still jump over stuff if you have the Apex in range.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. You can just jump over the front line, go munch a caster, or...
to take out the support piece. These are like solo hunters, really, aren't they?
Yeah. That's it.
I think mostly they're just going to be a pain in the butt to deal with defense 14 and dodge.
Yeah.
And popping up when, enemies have killed a model already.
That's it. You put all of your effort to kill something, and something else like this appears. It's really annoying, isn't it, Maz?
This is kind of feels like it's the faction defining thing. Like Gravediggers have their airdrops.
Yeah.
Can have their Arcana and stuff, and these guys.
Old Umbrey have werewolves.
Yeah. So this is the thing you have to play around and giving you headaches while you're playing against this army.
That's it. So I'm looking forward to just trying to figure them out and get some game time with them.
It'd be interesting if you already pre-ordered, Mike.
I haven't been able to yet, but as soon as I see some, I will be buying them.
Good times.
I'm sure you will.
Also worth noting, Maxim has the Arcane Might, so these guys can boost their attacks as well.
Yeah.
They're power 13. Pretty nice.
It's not bad.
Jeremy thought you were going to say Maxim had marks and that when he's about to die. You go, haha, so
that's right, remove from play your Warcaster to get a wolf.
Surprise!
Zacchaeus is looking pretty nice with this army to me. He's got a lot of synergy with what's been going on.
Yeah.
Is this going to give me the excuse I need to buy a rabbit?
I think he's actually going to be really good in this army.
Yeah.
So he's a solo on a rabbit that's speed 9. He's Arcane Attack 7, Defense 14, Arm 17. He's got Unstoppable, Pathfinder, and Cavalry. He does have Battle Wizards, and he also has Cleave, so you can charge in, hit a guy, kill another guy, and then cast a spell.
Yep.
And then his 3 spells are Breathtaker, this is the good one. For 1 round, living enemy models suffer -2 defense and -2 to their melee attack damage rolls while within 5 of this model, which I think would be awesome when you combine it with the Starved, with that aura of gnawing pain.
And so that's the way you're going to keep your solos safe, your animus safe, up.
Even your basic infantry become like arm 20 at that point, and your apexes, your lupines, I should say, armor 20, 21, because it stacks with the gnawing pain. It's a different effect, but they're both auras.
Yeah.
So you don't even really need to kill a model. You can just walk up behind your army and cast a little bubble.
Yeah.
So it gives your enemy army -4 to damage rolls in melee, which I think is really good. He also has he's got like a range 8 spray that freezes on a crit, but I don't know if you're too worried about that. But the Winter Storm, this one was on Lanissa Ristle, if anyone ever played that. I used to use it in my Circle army all the time.
Yeah.
It removes Isle of Sight, Flight, and Pathfinder within 10 inches of him. So we talked on a previous podcast about a lot of hit and run tactics and like running behind forests and clouds and being able to see through those things with bird's eye and all that kind of stuff. Admonition and sprint and
Yeah.
all these abilities that let you retreat back behind terrain. And then this guy, in addition to Aslanov's feat and the starved removing your attack or your movement, also slows you down from the Pathfinder. You can't fly, you can't shoot through clouds, so I feel like it's going to be a really good include. He synergizes so much of this stuff.
Yeah.
Also, he's a bunny.
There's one we'll get to later with the Liegeman attachment about wanting to stay inwards as well. So
yeah. Okay, let's move on to the units then. So Liegeman Wardens are up first. They're a 5-point unit. You can have 4 of them in your army. They're very basic on first glance. They do have the marked rule, so that's great. It's a 5-man unit. Speed 6, Mat 6, Defense 12, Armor 16, and Pathfinder. And they also have Unyielding for +2 armor against melee damage rolls. So in fact, they'll be armor 22 against any melee if you have a Zacchaeus and they're starved nearby.
Yeah.
Which is crazy on your basic 5-point infantry guys.
Yep.
They're equipped with a Battle Axe, which is Mat 6, Power 11, Range 1, and a Shield, which is Mat 6, Range 1, Power 8. So they're
not
unimpressive.
Very much.
Well, they can. But you have to
they can
stack
hurt
your
things
buffs.
when you turn them into a werewolf. But with that basic
Also,
stat line,
yes.
they're probably not killing much.
That's what they are here for. They have been bitten. They are here to go rip high. That's it. That's it.
That's if you can kill them.
Yeah.
You almost don't want Zacchaeus and the Starve because otherwise your Legionman won't die.
But then you've got the other guys who can just go, Bop, you're a werewolf now.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
You also have like Inviolable Resolve on your rack for another +2 armor.
Yep.
Asnov had that set defense battle plan, and you have Surefoot on your rack, so they can also go high defense too. This army does a lot. It
if you've
can
got-
do everything. I feel like it's really
Using Galena in the list, he's just going, pop, spell.
So they also have an attachment, the Liegeman Primalist. He is cost 2, field allowance 6 somehow. So I guess we're getting other Liegeman units
There's going to be
that you can also go in.
There's at least one other unit of Liegeman coming. So
hopefully some ranged ones with crossbows or something.
Yeah.
He basically offers some not battle plans. Are they spells? It doesn't even say. They're just actions.
Yeah,
not even actions.
They work exactly the same as battle plans, but they're called primal aspects.
Yeah.
Don't know why they're not just called battle plans, but
so you can still use battle plans, I guess.
Put the word primal in. That's what's going on.
Yeah. So you can have the charge of the stag, the cunning of the wolf, or the path of the lynx. The charge of the stag gives you brutal charge for +2 damage. This is why I said they can hurt stuff on the Legion unit. The cunning of the wolf gives them prowl, so you have some shooting protection because all of those other things we mentioned were melee defenses.
Yeah.
And the path of the lynx, effective models gain Tree Walker, which allows them to see through forests, and while they're completely within a forest, they get +2 defense against melee attack rolls. So you can get +6 to your melee defense and +6 to your melee damage armor, essentially. Yeah. He has set defense, but the unit doesn't. It's because he has a spear, a tribal spear, which is Mat 6, range 2, power 12.
Yeah.
And magical.
Yeah, the magical weapon's nice, because obviously the wardens aren't magical weapons. I think for the Liegeman, Path of the Lynx is probably the most interesting one of those three. I mean, +2 to charge attack damage rolls, sure, but the
I think
Liegeman
they're all going to be used all the time. They all seem solid battle plans.
Yeah, they can all be fun.
I think
it's going to be an interesting matchup with the Path of Lynx with the Strix when we talked about it, just appearing out of the woods because it can just charge through unimpeded through woodlands. So with that as well, Strix comes in, Strix goes away, and then it's troops.
And you have to fight through these defense 18, armor 21, 22 chaff to get to the Strix.
Yeah, exactly.
These dudes are going, we're in the way. Kill us. One of us might become a werewolf.
They have really poor stats, but you can't shoot them and you can't melee them. You just have to set them on fire or something, I guess.
Yeah.
But then they turn into fiery werewolves.
That's the thing, isn't it? It's like the army's got a lot of hit and run stuff, and then these wardens are the thing which stops you chasing them down, aren't they? So you hit and run back behind these guys in the woods, and even if you've got nothing else going on, Path of the Link's on them, defense 14, armor 16. If you're having to melee them, they're defense 14, armor 18. That's not the easiest thing to remove, so yeah, they're not there for the damage output, they're there to be a wall.
But they can be. All you need is like one buff or Curse of Shadows or something, plus their brutal charge, and they're suddenly hitting power 16, is it?
That'd be
15.
Yeah. Which, it's not terrible, but that's still probably not downing a jack or anything, is it? So
not on their own, no.
No.
Yeah, I think they look so basic when you just look at their stat cards, but once you add in the Primalist and the rest, the Warcaster effects, the spells, they can actually rank up anything you need them to with defense, armor, or damage output. So yeah, really solid unit, I think. And then finally we have the Shearlings, Maz's favourite. I think everyone's favourite, really. No one was expecting goats.
You never expect goats.
Except when you're playing against Morvana. So this is a unit of 1 Dark Shepherd and 2 Accursed Flock Goats grunts. The Dark Shepherd is like a wizard guy. He has magic ability Guidance, so you can give out Eyeless Sight and Magical to... Is it a model unit or just a model? Model. Single model.
Yeah.
He has Hexball, which is randomly really, really good, except it's range 6. It's power 13 arcane attack. Models hit cannot make special actions, special attacks, or power attacks for 1 round. So once the Starved has taken away your action or movement, or as Aslanov's defeated, you can also tag this on. So you can't run, you can't charge. You also can't slam or trample or
throw or anything.
Slam. Yeah. You're doing nothing, but that's range 6, so it's pretty situational. He's also got Shepherd's Call, remove up to 1 Fury point from each living faction war beast currently within 3 of this model, which is a very small range Fury management like Aslanov has. So you can run really hot with your war beast if you want.
Yeah.
He has a range 2 power 11 hooked staff with Inflict Pain, which just adds a Fury point or removes a Fury point from a war beast. Probably don't want to do that. And then the goats, they have reposition 3, but he doesn't.
Yeah, but it means that they can reposition out further after you've moved, so you move and then reposition them off.
Also, he's marked, but the goats are not.
Yep.
And then they have this little rule, Scapegoat. When another friendly faction model within 3 of this model is directly hit by attack, you can choose to remove this model from play to have that model suffer no damage roll from the attack. So you just say, no thanks, I'll take my goat.
Yeah.
Put him in the bin, take no damage.
Just stab a goat, take no damage.
And both him and the goats are stealth as well, so...
Yeah.
I think any other effects from the attack still apply to the original model. It just says they don't take a damage roll. So
that's how I'd read it. So you'd still be set on fire or disrupted
blasts
or
and things like that.
Yeah.
Like with a shield guard, you move the blast to the new model, but not with this.
Yeah.
Worth noting. Also, they have melee attack. They range 1, power 12 with Ram, which auto knocks down, I believe, and pushes the model 1 inch away, which is from Morvana. She had that on her one.
Yeah.
So I skip a rule.
That's become
the
knocked
Shepherd
down and
has
can be pushed directly away 1 inch.
Yeah. Back to the Shepherd, he has Live Deliciously. Friendly faction shapeshifter models within 5 of this model gain Bloodthirst, so they also get plus 2 inches when charging a living or undead model. Yeah. So I remember in our first Old Umbrey episode, Mars was freaking out about how far Strix could go. I know this one's a shapeshifter, but it was on something previous as well. I think it was Slunov.
Yeah, Slunov can... was it?
It might have been the Animist.
Yeah. We did see it somewhere.
somewhere.
But either way.
Oh, it's just on the start. He just has it, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, so you get +2 inch speed on a lot of stuff that you can also affect in all the ways we mentioned in our previous episodes.
Yeah, so those shapeshifters can be very fast.
Oh yeah.
You can also have 2 shearlings units, so you can have 2 shepherds and 4 boars.
Goats.
Or goats, whatever they're goats. Yeah, sorry. Apologies.
They are the best thing in
just
the
for you, Aaron, I might convert 1 unit into boars. Just so we get some more pigs.
If you then don't need the goat models, I'll take them off your hands. Because I need those goat models. I might even get you.
I might get you to paint a goat at some point, Maz, just so I've got a Maz painted goat.
To scan it in and scale it up because it's a monstrosity. The experiments begin.
So, what do we think of the additions then? I feel like Aslanol's really good.
Yeah. Like I won't shut up about Starved. It's so good.
I feel like he's very pale next to the Strix for me, but he's pretty solid. I feel like last week we couldn't entertain playing a brick list with this, but now suddenly you're like, this army's insanely high armor and defense, or defense.
I could just chuck together a whole bunch of heavies, maybe a couple of the lights just for shenanigans, and just run up the board.
Yeah,
quite happily.
I was going to say, I know Matt's going to disagree with me, but I think the MVP of this list is the Animist.
Yeah,
I think you're going to see 2 in every list, pretty much. I don't know why you wouldn't.
Yeah. I mean, I chucked 2 in the list I just wrote a minute ago.
Yeah, he's great. He's does for these guys what the agitators do for Cephalix. You take 2 of you start your army, put 2 of those in, and then you go. I can't see myself making lists without a couple of them. I can see myself making an Aslanov list. He looks cool. The fluff
definitely
is
looks cool.
He's just
I'm getting ready to print the Extreme Galena as we speak.
You need that model.
Yeah, I want one as well.
I'm looking forward to printing her and seeing how she looks, and I'll put pictures up in the group so we can post them.
Do you want me to take pictures
whenever
downstairs? It's not for me though. It's a friend of mine printed them up for Marcel. So
nice.
Yeah. Although I probably am going to get
Marcel wants every army.
He needs them all. It has to have everything.
It's like Pokemon. He's got to catch them all.
Yeah.
I should catch a Marcel.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I've also had my 3D printing human has sent me some photos of the base toppers he's printed off for me in the bases. So.
You make it sound like he shits them out. My 3D printing human.
My 3D printing human. That's what he does. He exists and he prints them out. Like he stares at a hunk of resin and it appears. Yeah, it's gonna be a while before my printer's set up again. So
yeah. Overall, what do you think of this box? I feel like it really lives up to the core expansion. It fleshes out all the things we were missing, like the core mechanics of the army. How it's going to work.
It definitely scratches the itch of what were we missing. We were missing the big core parts of this army. What were the core parts of the army? Scary things that turn into other things. Big old Wendigo bastard.
We didn't have any Mars models or any shapeshifters, did we?
No.
So we had rules relating to those things, but they weren't here yet. And
we had
basically any infantry.
Yeah, I mean the fun thing about the box is you get pretty much half the field allowance of the models in there. Is the Animist in? He's not in the box, is he? Oh yeah, he is.
Yeah, he is.
Front, yeah. So. Yeah, you get 1 unit of the Wardens, the Animist, 2 of the little werewolves, 1 of the big ones, 1 of the unit attachments, 1 of the shearlings, the Starved, which obviously could be in theory built as a primal as well. So that's probably a good box to buy 2 of as well.
I was going to say, this is a box that I'm probably going to end up buying 2 of, and then just finding the rest as and when I need it.
Maxim to me so I can paint it because he looks cool.
Yeah, I was about to say that too.
I was going to say, I wonder what the next 2, because every list so far has 6 warcasts, and I want to know what the other 2 are going to be.
I don't think they all have 6, actually.
A werewolf. I'm going to keep saying I want a werewolf warlock until Steamforge listen. And
we've got a few clues, haven't we? Because we've got an attachment that's FA6 and a unit that's FA4, so we know we're going to get more Legionmen. Wasn't there something else as well we had a hint towards? Maybe not.
I think...
I can't remember.
Off the top of my head, I think it's been mentioned that there's 2 more units of Legion. I know that they definitely mentioned a crossbow unit, didn't they?
I know we did. I
know we have. I think in the keynote for Adepticon, I think they talked about a crossbow unit or ranged unit. But...
Makes a lot of sense. Maybe a unit with spears or something is the other one.
Yeah.
Or like two hand weapons for like berserker guys or something like that.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting. I feel like there might be a damage output unit. We've got the defensive unit and the ranged unit, so that's kind of the 3 infantry roles filled, isn't it? But
who was expecting to see the Shearlings unit?
I mean,
I wasn't until this morning.
No.
That was
Live deliciously.
Just looking at the models that they've done for the like lupine shifted and the Apex, then you've got the variant of the shifted. Like, they just look really cool.
Mm.
I am going to add that the variant lupine shifted does look like he's going in for a spear. Like he's going to tackle you. He's going to take you to the ground. But
imagine that's largely what they
those super cool nice scopes. Sorry.
I imagine that's what they do. Just take you to the ground and then just done.
Maul you.
Might have to watch Dog Soldiers later.
I mean, that's what I'm going to watch when I'm painting these guys.
That's it. That's the rule, isn't it? Now there's got to be a movie to watch for whatever we're painting.
Yeah.
Oh,
to be fair,
God, what am I going to have to watch when I paint Dark Operations? Don't say the Human Centipede.
Oh.
Oh no,
Human Centipede 2.
The one with Sam Neill in it, Dark World.
Dark City?
That's the one.
Yes. Do you know what? I was having a massive urge to watch that the other day. It's such an underrated film. That was a massive box office flop.
Dark Operations. Hear me out. Repo the Genetic Opera.
Yeah.
It's good, but it's not
Or Repo Man.
what he's after.
Yeah, but when else do you get to hear Anthony Stewart-Head singing about taking away people's organs?
No.
To be honest, the best scene in that is where he turns that man to a god puppet.
Oh.
Harry looks confused. I will lend you the film.
Sorry.
You looked very confused for a second, then I will lend you the film if you're not real.
I switched off because I don't do pop culture. I have no idea what any of these things are.
I don't think any
It's
of these
not
would be
pop culture.
described
It's
as
like
pop culture. These are fringe weirdo culture. Yeah.
Yeah, no. I will be entering my stacks of weird and wonderful weird and wonderful werewolf movies while I'm painting these guys because I have a variety.
So what we'll have to do, Mike, is a video about what movies you watch while we paint each army.
It's going to be Harry Potter 3, the one with the werewolf thing.
So.
You know what? That's not even in the list. And before anyone even thinks about mentioning Twilight, they're shifters, not werewolves. That's a whole thing.
That would have been a better joke for me. But
I was just going to say Werewolf in London, but
That is somewhere in there.
That's a good film. It's a good film.
It is a good film.
to be honest, when you said the collection of werewolf films, all I was thinking of, how many of them are porn? But that's just me. But
it's just you.
Don't get us
That is
demonetised.
just you,
Stop
buddy.
that.
Robbing one out.
well,
So yeah, that's the new bits and pieces. I think there's now enough to build some nice 100-point lists. So
Yeah, we'll have to come back and do a list building video.
yeah, we'll do some list building at the weekend and see if we can do a list building video for stuff. So, but any list ideas you have, whack them in the comments below. While you're down in that section, hit that subscribe button because we are up to 71 subscribers,
Yep.
somewhere around there.
70 when I checked earlier.
So get there. Come join us on our Discords, and if you want to help support us, there's a Patreon. Just send us some money to help us fund new microphones and equipment and everything like that. Yeah, and if you've got any...
It helps towards the shenanigans that are our lives on YouTube.
Exactly. And yeah, Robin and I are also going to be committing shenanigans on Friday, in theory.
we're actually this Friday. Unfortunately, I have double work booked myself. It has to be the following week.
Oh.
Unfortunately, I am at an event this weekend, so I do apologise in advance for that.
He's abandoned me. I might go live anyway and play through the campaign. I'm going to play through some War Machine Tactics. It was a video game released, 10 years ago? About a decade ago.
Yeah, I think it's about that.
Yeah, sure. I've actually watched somebody play through the entire game on YouTube just because I don't have it and I wanted to follow it. But yeah, I think it looks awesome. So it's nice to watch on YouTube.
The interface is the problem, but
so we get to enjoy.
Yeah.
So I might end up joining you on that one, Maz. We'll find out.
Yeah. So we're going to play a bit of that, and then we're going to play a few matches on the multiplayer as well.
Our friendly local game store is shut for the week.
Yep.
While they move to the new location.
Oh, they open the new location
They open up
tomorrow.
on Saturday.
They're opening it next week, or they're opening it soon.
We've lost an hour.
It's this Saturday, Mike. It's the 19th.
It's Saturday. Yeah, they got the soft opening Saturday, then hard launch Monday, I believe.
Yeah. I'll be down there on Sunday, so I'll take a bunch of pictures. Myself and Dan are going to be playing some War Machine, so I'm going to test my metal against some Chimera. So
nice.
Yeah, looking forward to that. Cool. Alright, well thanks for joining us again, and we'll see you all next week.
See you later, guys.